Hello, everyone, and welcome back to my channel. My name's Alyssa, and this is Align with Alyssa. Today, I'll be taking you through a full body series with just an optional weight. We will be using a weight in one hand. If that's not for you, you can do all of this without a weight. So, when you're ready, meet me on your mat. We'll come into a tabletop, shoulders over wrists, knees under hips. We inhale to let the belly drop, chin rise for a cow pose. Then exhale, chin to chest, round your back for a cat pose. Two more just like that, dropping the belly, lifting the gaze, deep inhale. Then shoulders by the ears, looking towards your belly button on your exhale. Last one, inhale and exhale. Coming back to a neutral spine, let's reach the right arm up to the sky, inhale. Rolling out your wrists in one direction and the other. Exhale as we thread right arm under the left, keeping right ear, right shoulder on the mat. You could reach the left arm forwards or wrap it around, grabbing for your right hip. If you're in the bind, try to peel your top shoulder back, look up at the ceiling above you. And then we'll return the left hand underneath the shoulder, reaching right arm back up to the sky. And then we'll switch sides, right hand comes down. Inhale, left arm up. Rolling out your wrists in one direction and the other. Exhale as we thread left arm underneath the right, keeping left ear, left shoulder on the mat. You can reach the right arm forwards or wrap it around, grabbing for your left hip. Again, if you're in that bind, try to peel that top shoulder back, look up at the ceiling above you. Let's return the right hand underneath the shoulder. Inhale, left arm goes up. And we'll come back to our tabletop. Tucking the toes behind us, let's pike our hips up to the sky, finding your downward dog. Maybe you start to pedal out through the feet here, letting the hips and the shoulders sway with the movement. Then we'll reach the right leg up to the sky, three-legged dog, bending through your right knee to open up the hip. Then we'll inhale right knee to our chest, planting our foot to the outside of our hands, staying up high on those left toes, finding a gentle rock and press forwards and backwards here. And then coming through stillness and center, maybe you come to the outside edge of your right foot, reaching your right arm forwards, up and around, inhale. Exhale, circle the right hand back around, it meets the mat. We step right toes back, pedaling out through the feet in your downward dog. We'll switch sides. Let's inhale, left leg up to the sky, bending through your left knee to open up the hip. Then inhale, left knee to your chest, and we'll plant our foot to the outside of our hands. Staying up high on those right toes, we find that gentle rock and press forwards and backwards here. And then coming through stillness and center, maybe you come to the outside edge of your left foot, reaching your left arm forwards, up and around, inhale. Exhale, circle the left hand back around. We'll step the left toes back into your downward dog, and then slowly melt back down into a tabletop. Shoulders will be over the wrists, knees come underneath the hips. If you're using that weight, let's grab it in our right hand, and we'll drop down to the left forearm here. There's no sinking through the shoulders or the low back. You really want to press the mat away. Hold your core nice and strong. Let's extend the right leg nice and long behind us. We inhale to prepare. On your exhale, lift that right leg up to the sky, squeezing the glute at the top. Then inhale to tap the toes down. Exhale as we lift the right leg, and inhale as we lower. A few things to think about: trying not to look towards your knee. You try to keep your head in line with your spine throughout this movement. No sinking through the shoulders or arching through the low back. Hold that core nice and strong. Exhale as we lift the right leg, and inhale as we lower. Now you can always add on through the right arm without the weight. Maybe you start with the weight and you don't want to use it anymore. That is totally okay. Maybe you do one round of this video with the weight and one round without. I guess you would start without the weight and then add the weight on. When you're ready, we're going to add on through the right arm as we lift the right leg, reach the right arm up to the sky, then inhale as we lower, tap that shape down. We lift right arm, right leg, and then inhale to tap it down. So instead of just swinging that arm up to the sky, I find it better to bend the right arm, then reach it up, and then bend to lower. Kind of like a row and reach. holding the core nice and strong, and then being down on that left forearm helps give more surface area to stabilize. If that's not for you, we can always lift the right leg first. As the right toes tap the mat, we lift the right arm up to the sky. Exhale, lifting up, and then inhale to tap it down. Nice, all the way up and all the way down. Let's go 5 more like this. We're here for 4. Last 3. 2. Meeting me at the top on 1. Can you add a bend, knee to elbow, crunching it in? Sending it out, then tap the shape down. Exhale as we lift arm and leg, bend knee to elbow, extend it out, and tap it down. If the arm is not coming with you, we lift that right leg. Still crunch right knee to right elbow. Send it back out and tap the shape down. Exhale as we lift. Bend and crunch. Send it out and tap it down. We're here for 5. In, out, and down. Let's go 4. In, out, and down. Last 3. In, out, down. Core stays strong. Last 2. Nice. We're going to hold it up on our next one, just working right knee to right elbow, crunching it in and sending it out, bending it in and extending it out, bending and extending. Let's go 5, 4, 3, 2. Last 1. Meet me with that right leg lifted. Maybe right arm is lifted up to the sky. Give me tiny pulses through that right leg. Up and up for 5, 4, 3, 2. Can you tap the right toes down to the mat on 1? We're stepping back, side plank, bending through the right arm and extending through the right arm. If side plank is not for you, left knee stays down. Gaze can be up towards the sky or down towards your left hand. We bend and we extend. Let's go 5. Lifting up out of your left side for 4, 3, 2. Holding that right arm up on 1. You give me tiny pulses through your hips for 5, 4, 3, 2, and gently let it go on 1. Finding a child's pose for a moment. Toes together, knees apart, reaching the arms out in front of you. When you're ready, we'll walk the hands towards the knees. Let's do the other side. I'll flip over so you guys can still see me. So same thing. We're dropping down to that right forearm this time. Optional weight in that left hand. If the weight is not for you, you can always start with it and drop it. Let's extend the left leg nice and long. Holding that core strong, no sinking through the low back or the shoulders. We start by lifting that left leg up to the sky, squeezing at the top. Inhale to tap the toes down. Exhale as we squeeze and lift. Inhale to release and lower. All the way up and all the way down. Exhale, we lift. And inhale, we lower. So same thing here, no sinking the low back or the shoulders, holding that core nice and strong. Exhale on your way up and inhale on your way down. Now, if you're ready, we're going to add on that reach of that left arm up to the sky. Squeeze at the top. Ooh, I'm shaky on this side. Then inhale to tap it down. Exhale, row and reach, lifting up. Inhale as we tap it down. We always have that option to separate the movements between the leg and the arm. So you can lift just the left leg, tap the toes down for more support, then lift the left arm up to the sky. Exhale, we lift. And inhale, we lower. Holding that core nice and strong. Let's go 5 like this. We're adding on in 4. Let's go 3. Nice. Last 2. Adding on this next one, meet me with your left arm, left leg lifted. Can you crunch knee to elbow, bringing it in? Sending it out first, then we tap the shape down. We lift left arm and leg, crunch knee to elbow. Send it out and tap it down. Exhale up. We bend, extend, and down. Nice. Always that option to keep that left hand lowered, still bending that knee to elbow as you bring it in. We have 5 more like this, then we hold it at the top. Let's go 4. Nice. We're here for 3. Last 2. Holding up left arm, left leg on your next one. We just worked that knee to elbow, bending it in and sending it out. We bend and we extend. Let's go 5. We pulse in 4. 3. Nice. 2. Holding your left arm, left leg up on 1. Can you give me tiny pulses through that left leg? Up an inch, down an inch. We're here for 5. 4. 3. 2. Left toes meet the mat on 1. Can you step the right foot back, finding a side plank here? We bend through the left arm and extend through the left arm. Bending and extending, lifting up out of that right side. We're here for 5. 4. 3. Last 2. Holding your left arm up on 1. Can you give me tiny pulses through your hips? Up an inch, down an inch. We're here for 5. 4. 3. 2. And gently let it go on 1. Finding that child's pose once again. Toes together, knees apart, sending the weight back, releasing through the shoulders. When you're ready, we'll slowly walk those hands back in. Weight can go off to the side. Let's stretch it all out. Meeting me back in your tabletop. Let's reach that right arm up to the sky. Inhale, rolling out that wrist in one direction and the other. Exhale as we thread right arm under the left, keeping your right shoulder on the mat. You can reach the left arm forwards or wrap it around, grabbing for your right hip. Same thing as the beginning of class. You can peel that top shoulder back, looking up at the ceiling above you if you're in that bind. Letting your heart rate come down, breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth. One more inhale. And on your exhale, let's return left hand underneath the shoulder. Inhale, right arm goes up. And we'll switch sides. Right hand comes down. Inhale, left arm up. Rolling out your wrist in one direction and the other. Exhale as we thread left arm underneath the right, keeping left ear, left shoulder on the mat. You could reach the right arm forwards or wrap it around, grabbing for your left hip. Again, if you're in that bind, try to peel your top shoulder back. Deep inhales through the nose and strong exhales through the mouth. One more inhale and exhale. We return right hand underneath the shoulder. Inhale, left arm goes up and you'll come back to your tabletop. Let's tuck the toes behind us, piking our hips up to the sky, finding your downward dog. Maybe you pedal out through the feet here for a moment. Letting the hips and the shoulders sway. When you're ready, we'll walk the hands towards the feet at the back of the mat. Slowly rolling up one vertebrae at a time. Head is the last thing to come up. And we'll finish class with one deep breath all together. Bending through your knees, we'll wave the arms overhead. Deep inhale through the nose, getting all that good energy from class between your fingers. And exhale, hands through center. Thank you so much for joining me. And if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, please leave them down below. And I'll see you next time. Bye.